This is the Rotary Centenary Challenge Cup. I'm not entirely sure what I said previously, but the Rotary Centenary Challenge Cup, Class 4 over the 1650, here headed by Charity Wings, who was the last start course and distance winner. Joyful Family now gets a start. Happy Spirit out. Merry Go in fourth last time course and distance behind Charity Grand. Universal Go-Go course and distance winner last time out, as was CP Power. 5 third on debut behind Charity Grand. Naboo Star third last time as well behind London Master. Glory Star put two together this season already, and General Dino another one behind Charity Grand last time. Charity Wings and Crown Avenue have been up at Chung Far Brat. Crown Avenue most recently returning on the 18th.
He did. Look, the pace of this race is, I think, a little bit debatable. I think potentially there are a few horses in this race that could possibly go forward. Charity Wings has got the £7 claim of Victor Wong going aboard. Universal Go-Go from 11 last start rode forward, and he's got barrier number 10. Multi Go-Go, we know in the past, is a horse that can generally roll forward. So there's three possible options. Glory Star, of course, has won 2 of his last 3, and he's been rolling forward of late too. So I think potentially it's good to slow on the screen, but maybe a bit on the good side.
This horse has picked up, Multi Go-Go. He's one of the leaders in the race as well. You can see him going nicely enough here in the mornings, and he's a multiple winner. He's a 4-time winner, is Multi Go-Go. Sink and Sank is going nice enough here.
Course win.
Yeah, exactly. Sank on Sank, 55. We'll just say 55. He goes nicely here, Sank on Sank. He's ran really well on debut. It was a great run from him. And Naboo Star is interesting as well because he steps up to 1650, which looks ideal for him. He's just working with the judge. Naboo Star is the one closest to us. Zach Purdon aboard.
Your A grade with your Le Terroir and your Mr. Croissant, but that one's
Sank on Sank. A little bit. I got there in the end, though, didn't I?
You did.
Yeah. Charity Wings is where we're going to start here with Multi Go-Go, who's not quite in the form he was when he put those 4 wins together last season.
Yes, that's a fair point, Andrew. Yeah, he's had 8 runs this start and hasn't hit the frame, Multi Go-Go, so he's definitely not going as well. Charity Wings has been in good form his last 2. He's actually a winner without penalty. There's quite a few horses in this race that have won their last start, and a lot of them don't have much extra weight to carry. He doesn't have any extra weight with the £7 claimer.
I'm going to put Multi Go-Go in on a place line because I just liked his last 2 gallops. I think he's
turned the corner?
He's turned the corner a bit. Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if he ran better.
All right, OK. Universal Go-Go, another horse comes here with winning form. It was course and distance form as well, beating Happy Warrior.
This is a good effort. I mean, he came across from the wide barrier. It was just his 3rd start at this distance. He'd already had a couple of placings, and he out-battled Happy Warrior, who's gone on to win incredibly well, I thought, since. For a horse in this class, we know he'd been knocking on the door. So it was no fluke. I think Universal Go-Go's a horse that's still building some momentum.
He's had a good season, hasn't he, Universal Go-Go? I think this race is full of chances. It's a real open race, and he's definitely one of them.
All right. I think CP Power probably fall into that category as well. Tony Millard legging up Martin Harley. It's a good ride for Martin here.
It is, yeah. A last start winner. He ran home in 140.41. Universal Go-Go was 141.24 and Charity Wings was 141.81. So if you're going on time, CP Power was quickest to the wire over the distance at their last start victories. And there's a good gap back to 3rd there. He needs pace, though.
Yeah, barrier 11 will just make it a bit tricky for him.
All right, that is CP Power. One more to take a check on. That is Sank on Sank and his jockey, Matthew Chadwick.
Matthew, Sank on Sank, you were just half a length away from winning on debut. Did the performance surprise you?
No, it didn't surprise. We expected him to run well. Unfortunately, the pace was a bit slow. We expected a couple of horses to run a bit faster. No one decided to take off. It being his first run, we were a bit reluctant to take off by ourselves around Happy Valley. But he seemed to improve off that run, so hopefully if he can step up off that, it'll be a couple of lengths closer.
What's he like as a horse? Is he easy to ride?
He seems to do everything right. He flicks his head a bit, but he's good enough to perform that well on debut. So hopefully, as I said, he can go 2 positions closer.
And in terms of your general opinion of the horse, is he a promising type? Is he one that you're particularly looking forward to riding?
Well, he's definitely got some upside. It's hard to come by these days, so it's definitely nice to go into a race meeting with a decent chance. So looking forward to riding him.
What about the trial at Happy Valley? Was it always the plan to ride him quietly in that? He obviously came home last, but was that no concern for you?
It was just a run round, just to make sure everything was ticking correctly, and he pulled up well, I believe, so I was still looking positive.
All right, that's Sank, who's expected to improve, which probably puts him pretty close, Paul.
Yeah, I've got him in the numbers, Sank, but I'm going to go with Naboo Star on top. Like the fact he's going up to 16.50, and he trialled really well before he debuted here, and his 3 runs to date have all been reasonable, and he had excuses in a couple. Merigo wins, very well rated now, and he gets a good draw barrier too. He's going nicely. Multi-Go-Go is the improver, and Sank in there for 4th. 10, 3, 7 and 8. I thought the 10 could win this.
I'll lock horns here with you, Paul, and go Sank as the best. I thought his debut run was terrific. And it's not your traditional sort of run over 1,000 or 1,200 either. It's a run over 16.50 for the son of Tavistock. You heard Matthew Chadwick talk about him there, I thought, in glowing terms, and I get the feeling he potentially might just be a little bit better than most of these. Naboo Star is still building. He's had 3 runs, and there certainly looks to be a decent enough engine there getting to the longer trip. CP Power's well exposed, as is Merigo Win, but I'll take a chance each way on 55, number 8, that he can get the job done over 10, 6 and 3.
All right, I'm with Naboo Star. I'm quite surprised the price actually at the moment, up in trip, Naboo Star, but there you go, he's on top in race number 6 for me.